verse today. Well, we're starting to get to the end of Lent, so we're starting to go over what is about to come up, and that is Easter. So for the next few days, we're going to be going over the events that occurred before Easter. So I'm going to be going over Luke chapter 9, verses 21 to 22. Let's go ahead and jump into Luke's. Well, before we go ahead and jump into it, excuse me, it's really late. I apologize, it's so late. I'm gonna be better about, having it so late. The next chapter, let me check before I say anything. These are my lovely plaid pajamas that you all probably are like, oh my gosh, those boring pajamas ever. Okay, we over Luke again. Our longest verse, or our longest one, will probably be John chapter 19 to 20. That will probably be our longest one, and that is, of course, on our lovely Easter Sunday. No, it's not. I'm wrong. I think our longest one's gonna be Matthew. It'll be verses 20. I need to check my notes, because I have very bad handwriting. But these streams will end on the 17th, so I'm excited. Boys and girls. But let's go ahead and jump into the foretelling of his death. So this is foretelling of his death, the first one in chapter Luke. And he strictly charged and commanded them to tell this to no one, saying, "The Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected by elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day he raised." So as a kid, I felt like I misinterpreted this a lot, or I didn't understand that Jesus told his disciples numerous amounts of times that he was going to die and be raised from the dead. He told them what was going to happen, and they did not know. So I often miss that, and I don't really pay attention to it. When I was younger, I didn't pay attention to it, but yeah, that's a good verse. I like that verse. I'm sorry, again, this is probably the latest one I've ever done. Holy crap. But I'm not going to keep you guys up for too long. Again, I think the longest one we're going to have is Matthew chapter 23 to 28. I'm going to recheck that again in my notes. It'll probably be our longest one, and that's not until... Check again. It's not until the 16th. Because it's the end of Easter, we're going to start going over, or we're heading towards Easter, and so we're going to be going over events that led to Easter. So, because we have our handy dandy history book here too. Alright, I'm not going to keep you guys up for too long. Thank you for joining me on this stream. Cherry, my dear friends. Have a blessed night. And if you're doing Lent, keep pushing. Cherry, my dear friends, and God bless.